Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Eat, Breathe Football, Week 3 of the NFL football season. It's a beautiful day here, Sunday, September 25th. Beautiful day here after the hurricane we got. It wasn't too bad. We got some wind and rain, but power went out for about 12 hours. Got it back, and no major damage down here. Most of the damage was up north past Halifax, which is 3 hours away. And yeah, it was pretty bad up there. So yeah, and cheers to everybody having their morning coffee. I had to come outside. It's absolutely gorgeous after the weather we've had the last couple of days. I had to come out here and do this outside on the front deck, so I had to put my sunglasses on because the sun's a little blinding in my eyes and I didn't want to be squinting. So yeah, so let's get into it. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and I hope everybody does have a great Sunday. Thursday's game. I can't believe I took Pittsburgh, man. Jesus. Cleveland played really good running the ball. Pittsburgh looks horrible. Mitch Trubisky is definitely not the answer. They're gonna be like losing the next 4 or 5 games here. Their next game, I believe, is against the Jets, and after that, they got 4 hard games in a row. They're not gonna win any of those games. Got to give it up for Cleveland. They did enough on offense. Pittsburgh just couldn't stop the running game, and there's not much more to say about the game. I mean, it shouldn't have even gone that high. I know some of the over and unders were 40.5, and right at the end there when Pittsburgh got the ball back and they fumbled, they ran in for a touchdown. I know there's a lot of people that were pissed that took that under 40.5 and lost because of that. But it was a really good offensive performance on the ground by Cleveland running the ball. And Pittsburgh, man, until they get their boy back in defense, they're in trouble. They can't stop nobody. They're not, man. Trubisky overthrowing some balls, but the guys are dropping some balls too. So yeah, it was a really rough game to watch. But anyways, kudos to the Cleveland Browns for getting it done Thursday. A really good game on the ground. But anyways, so much for my picks. So now we're 0-1. Let's try to do better today, guys, okay? All right, so these are my crazy picks for this Sunday. Some of them people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're picking them to win. So here we go, okay? My first pick is Philadelphia -6. I'm taking Philadelphia -6 because they can score. Their defense is looking better after last week after they shut down Minnesota. Washington can score points, but as far as stopping anybody, they can't stop anybody at all. I'm really scared about this game. I mean, it could easily be a blowout. The spread's low. It's only 6.5. I'm looking at Philadelphia to win by 8 here. I really am. I mean, I'm not taking them, but I would take Philadelphia -6.5. I truly believe they'll win the game by 8 or 10. So yeah, Philly -6 here. Until Washington shows me something on defense, really, they can't stop anybody, for Christ's sakes. So yeah. My second pick is the Saints on the road against Carolina. Carolina is another team that's just been horrible, very embarrassing. Never thought they'd come out and play the way they did, especially after they got Baker. I'm taking the Saints here -2.5 on the road. I like the Bears -3 at home. Both these teams really suck, but you got Houston. Well, Houston played good that week against the Colts, but we have the Bears at home -3. I'm going to take them with their defense at home against Houston. We'll see what happens right now. Here's one of my tricky ones, man. It's like, I don't know why the spread's so low. It's only 5.5. Then it went to 5. Now it's 4.5. The Miami and the Bills game. Well, you know it's going to be high scoring. I can't imagine Miami stopping Buffalo because Miami's defense is not good at all. Buffalo's defense is good. Buffalo's front four is good. But they got some banged up people in the secondary that are out. This is going to be a tricky one, man. When I saw that spread 5 and then went to 4.5, I'm like, man, I'm going to go Miami here. I know I'm going Miami with the 4.5 here. I think Miami will lose, but I think they're going to cover that 4.5. It scared me because I really like Buffalo to win by that spread, but I'm like, man, I just don't. After looking at that spread, I'm like, I don't see it because I'm a spread guy. I follow spreads. That's what I do. And the spread tells me that Miami's going to cover this game at home. So yeah, I'm taking Miami +4.5. Bengals. I like the Bengals to win by 10. I know the Bengals have been shaking stuff, and they are playing the Jets, the lonely Jets, But we'll see what happens here. But yeah, it's -6. I look for, unless this is the same score that happened between Denver and Seattle, it's 6.5. Jets could easily win this game. They could. It depends on how Bengals play. If Bengals play horrible, they could lose. I'm gonna say Bengals win by 10. Giving up 6, I say the Bengals would win this game by 10. So I would take Bengals -6. These two teams are horrible. I can't believe how bad the Raiders are playing this year. Wow. I like the Raiders -2 until Tennessee shows me something. Tannehill's playing horrible. Like, good Lord. Like, They can't get Derrick Henry going. That's their whole offense. If they can't get the running game going, Buffalo shut that down, and then guess what happened? Titans couldn't do a damn thing, and Buffalo blew them out. So I like the Raiders -2. We'll see what happens here. Chargers -3. This game was -7, I believe, but they don't know if Herbert's going to play, and they are playing Jacksonville, which isn't a high-powered team. So I'm thinking the Chargers might hold him out, and just hope to God they can beat Jacksonville with their backup quarterback. I mean, the rest of the team's going to be there for the most part for Chargers. That's why I went from 7 to 3. That's why I believe, because Herbert's not going to play, even though they say it's game time decision. I don't think he's playing. I don't think they want to risk hurting him anymore for one game, really. So I'm only gonna take the Chargers -3 because they're at home. I like Seattle -1 at home against Atlanta. Atlanta's freaking horrible too. They got no defense. They can't stop anybody. Seattle's pretty good at home. I mean, they did beat Denver because of those couple of fumbles and stuff. But they're at home against Atlanta, so I'm going to take Seattle -1 here at home just because they're at home, and that crowd in Seattle is pretty tough. Arizona and Rams. Rams, another team, surprises me. I can't believe they let Atlanta come back last week, score all those points, 27 points. That's what happens when teams get up big. They let the other team come back because they don't care, because they figure they're going to win the game. And then sometimes they end up losing, like Baltimore did with Miami. Baltimore was up so many points, and they're like, screw it, we can keep letting them scoring because there's no way they're going to catch up to us. It's not enough time. What happened? Miami came right back and won the game. No defense. So I actually like Arizona with 3.5 at home. I do, only because that's going to be a high-scoring game as well. Arizona has no defense, so I'm going to take Arizona with 3.5 here. So these are my picks that I'm gonna go with today. That's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take these ones over here. I'm going to take the Lions +6 at home. I believe the Lions can win the game today. I definitely don't think they're going to lose by more than 6. Like I said, I follow my spreads and my trends. Teams on the road getting 6 usually always cover. I like the Ravens over New England -2.5. I just don't think they're going to be able to stop Lamar Jackson. How is New England going to stop Lamar Jackson? I just don't see it. And Lamar, I think they're going to get the running game going again today. It's just too hard to stop Lamar. This one was kind of tricky. Kansas City -5.5 over the Colts. Colts sucked last week. They got shut out 24-0. I'm really surprised the spread's not higher, considering they got shut out, and now they got to play Kansas City. This game could get out of hand really, really fast. I got to go Kansas City -5.5, because how can you take the Colts at home +5.5 after they got slaughtered last week by Jacksonville? I like Tampa -1 at home. I just think Tampa Bay's defense could win this game. Aaron Rodgers has got a lot of players out. They're in Tampa. Tampa Bay's defense at home. Tom Brady always beats Aaron Rodgers. Give me Tampa Bay -1 at home. The Sunday night game, San Fran at Denver. It's going to be a close game, but you know what? They got Jimmy G back. They got Kittle back. San Fran's defense is playing so good. And Denver, I don't even know what's going on with Denver. They aren't even clicking right now on offense. Russell Wilson ain't looking that good. They got one of their corners, Surtain's out for Denver. Excuse me. So I'm going until Denver can prove me. So there's no way I could take Denver at home with everything, all the weapons that San Fran's got. So I'm taking San Fran -1. So there you have it, guys. So I'm 0-1 for the week so far. Hopefully we can build on that today. Like I said, so my picks are going to be, I'm going to be going Lions, Ravens, KC, Tampa, San Fran, and the Saints. Those are my top picks for today. I know it's a lot. There's 6 there? Yeah. Those are my top picks for today. So that's what I'm going with. So guys, just want to say thanks again for all the subscriptions. Thank you to the new person that subscribed to my channel. I saw that. Thank you very much. You guys enjoy the rest of your beautiful Sunday. I gotta go get my gear on. Crack the beers about 1:30 because games don't start up here till 2, which is 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 2 o'clock up in Nova Scotia. Get the shots out, get the beers ready, and drink the rest of my coffee. Watch some football pregame. And everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for the comments. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you everybody for subscribing to my channel. We will see you tomorrow to talk about the Giants and the Cowboys. Ooh, that's going to be a good game. Low scoring, but that's a division game too. It's going to be a nail biter. So we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.